What's going on, guys? So today is probably the craziest video I'm ever gonna post on my channel. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw how I was posting Nasty C's tweet responding to my video. So when I made that video, I never would have thought that celebrities were gonna watch it. But then I started getting a lot of messages from people in the music industry, and some of them were telling me that there was a lot of rappers watching my video behind the scenes, and I didn't really believe it too much until this happened. So yesterday, as you can see on the screen, Nasty C tweeted, "Apparently I'm XXXTentacion," with a little emoji, a confused emoji. So honestly, I don't even know what to say. All I can say is if I was wrong, he wouldn't reply. If this was just a dumb conspiracy that somebody made, he wouldn't reply. And if he did reply, he would just reply laughing. But the fact that he's having to defend himself, it shows a lot, to be honest, because who am I? I don't even have that big of a platform. Even though my video did get a lot of attention, I don't have a huge platform, so it's not like somebody big is calling him out and he has to defend himself. So just the fact that my video, one video, made him respond, that's very telling. So I recommend you guys go and make your own videos. Go find some similarities and make your own video about why this is X, because we need more people putting this information out there. And I want to give a shout out to Cam and Fearless for putting me onto this stuff, because I would have never known that this was going on. And shout out to my subscriber who commented on one of my videos randomly, and he said, "Hey, a Kill the MC is Tupac, right?" And I was like, "What? Who the hell is a Kill the MC?" So I looked it up and I found Cam's channel, and I was skeptical at first. I was like, "What? This is weird." But then as time went on, he started making videos about X, so that really caught my attention. And then, I didn't believe it at first, but then I did my own research, and they're right. This is most definitely happening, and this is X 1,000%. So this tweet to me and to you guys should honestly confirm 1,000% that I was right, because why would he respond? There should be no reason for him to respond. And just like a Kill the MC, he's responding. Alright, so as you can see, I have a lot more evidence, so let's get in it real quick. And then I quoted the tweet with a link to my video, and look who liked it. The Mars Files guy liked it, and he also commented on my last X video. And by the way, shout out to everybody who dropped a like on that video, because it's at 600 likes right now, and it's crazy to see that many people supported it and were convinced. So it's crazy to see that a lot of people are waking up. It had way more likes than dislikes for a very long time, and then all of a sudden it just got a bunch of dislikes. But that's what they do. They send in a bunch of bots to go dislike your video. There was even 2 bots who reacted to it, and they sent more people to dislike my video. So I wouldn't be surprised if they were paid to react to my video so that it could get more dislikes. But I don't care. At the end of the day, some of those people who came from those videos probably were convinced. So at the end of the day, the more attention, the better. I just want to get this information out there, and I want you guys to make videos about it. So this guy interviewed X, and he commented on my video, and he liked my tweet. Alright, so Nasty C was born on February 11th, and X's birthday is January 23rd. So notice how they're both Aquariuses, because Aquarius is from January 21st to February 20th. Look, they're both literally Aquariuses. So it's right in front of our face at this point. So I showed this picture in my last video, and the baby is Lil Snoop 1,000%. I'm gonna make that video soon. I wanted to take a break from these type of videos, but Nasty C responding to me, made me come back with this video. And I know he's gonna watch this video, by the way. So since he's watching this video, if you want to prove that you're not X, call me, bro. It doesn't have to be recorded. DM me and we can have a mature conversation. I just want to ask you a couple questions. So, if you're too scared to do that, then that tells me everything I need to know. Because just like a Kill the MC, he will never call Cam or Fearless ever. He's been running away from them so much. So if Nasty C, if you want to prove, just call me, bro. And if you have receipts to back everything up, then I'll literally delete my videos. Like, if you can prove to me 100% that you're not X, I'll literally delete my videos on you if you want me to. So hit me up and let's have a mature conversation. But I know he won't. I know he's watching right now and he still isn't going to hit me up because he's scared, just like a Kill. Alright, so the point of this picture is, for one, to show that death fakers hang out with each other and make music together. So don't be surprised when we get a song with Lil Snoop and X. And look at this. So Lil Snoop, the baby, is 2 inches, about 2 inches taller than X. Nasty C. I'm gonna just call him Nasty X from now on, just to stop the confusion. So Nasty X is 2 inches shorter, right? About 2 to 3 inches. And that's very interesting because when you search up the height of Nasty C, look what you get. Unknown. I've never searched up a artist or any celebrity in general with over 3 million followers, because keep in mind, Nasty X has over 3 million followers, but yet his height is unknown. Isn't that suspicious to you guys? X's height is on here. He's listed on Google as 5'6", and the baby is listed as 5'8". So it makes perfect sense that he's 5'6", just like X. It adds up. But yeah, man, just the fact that they're trying to hide his height, that should tell you everything you need to know. And then, since I'm going to be calling him Nasty X from now on, and I want you guys in the comments to call him that as well, to get the word out there easier. And, Nasty X is a very suitable name for him because, the word nasty in his name makes a lot of sense because X was nasty, bro. Like, straight up, like, just look at his tweets. These are just a couple tweets, and just look what he's saying, bro. And then, on top of all that, on top of all these nasty tweets, his first manager, is one of these people. Go look him up. His name is Bruno, and he's one of these stars. Alright, now, since apparently some X stands out there really can't just process the fact that X would fake his death, here is 1,000 million bajillion % proof. So I don't want to hear it that he's dead or whatever. No. There's nothing you can tell me at this point to prove that he's dead, because there's no proof of it. And all the evidence that they gave us can be debunked easily. So look at this. How did nobody, and I'm gonna start talking in a different tone now to get you guys to really listen to what I'm trying to say. How did nobody pay attention to this music video? Like, it's right in front of your face. Everything is right in front of your face. It came out 10 days after he died, and then it's literally a fake funeral of him faking his death. Look, he's walking in his own funeral, and these are his friends and family members. So tell me why they would, if they're willing to get together and fake his death for a music video, what makes you believe that they wouldn't do it in real life? You know what I mean? If they faked this whole funeral for a video, they're clearly putting it in front of your face, like, bruh, the real funeral was fake too, you know what I mean? So I don't even want to hear it at this point. Any X stands in the comments that are just gonna hate, explain this to me. Why would he fake his death in front of your face after he dies? It's just, I don't even know what to say. There's just nothing else to say. So he's clearly looking at himself in the coffin. And on top of all of this, in my next X video, In the next X video I'm gonna make, it's gonna be exposing his old character, which is Lil Jojo, 1000%. Lil Jojo had a fake funeral, bro, super fake. So I'll break down that whole situation in the next video. But just the fact that Lil Jojo had a fake funeral, then X had a fake funeral in a music video, then X had a fake funeral in real life. Come on, bro, it's the same person. What else can I say? And don't be surprised if they fake Nasty C's death as well. I'm starting to find evidence that they're gonna end up killing him off and most likely faking his death as well. Probably once he blows up more and becomes more mainstream. They like to kill them at the most popular moment of their career. They killed off X at the top of his career. They killed off Lil Jojo at the top of his career. It's just the same story over and over. Now look at this, bro. I'm bringing all the receipts today. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody today. I'm done. I'm done with all you haters. I'm bringing every single bit of evidence. And there's way more too, but I'm bringing receipts, bro. So X himself said, I'm either going to die very soon or become successful very soon, or both. And he was right, because both ended up happening. He got successful soon, and then he died soon. And notice the date, the 18th. You know, X died on the 18th. And then the time of this tweet adds up to 3. You know, the numerology always adds up to 3, 6, or 9. It never fails. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. And to help you guys out, because there's probably going to be some people like, nah, bro, it's 10 plus 11. 10 plus 11 is 21. 2 plus 1 is 3. So, you know, quick lesson about numerology. There you go. Now, look at this, bro. I'm bringing all the receipts, bro. I don't want to hear nothing today. So, I don't want to see a lot of dislikes on this video. You know, right now, everybody go drop a like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications, and follow me on Instagram. I expose everything over there. But yeah, I don't want to see any hate under this video because the receipts are right in front of your face. So there's nothing you can be mad at. And I need everybody to go drop a like right now because there's going to be a lot of haters. I already know that Nasty C is going to send a lot of haters to dislike my video to make it seem less credible. But to me, that tells me a lot. So look at this, bro. 21 is a good enough life for me to live. Is it? You know, that's very interesting because he died right before 21. Questioning whether I'll live to the age of 21. Do I need to even explain what I'm reading to you right now? But since there's some slow people out there, you know, a lot of X fans, not that they're slow, but they just really love him to the point that they would never expect him to do this to them. And I don't blame you, you know, it took me like 4 months to really process that X was fake. He helped us a lot, but that doesn't mean that he's perfect and that he isn't a sellout because he's literally telling us in front of our face. Questioning whether I'll live to the age of 21. Clear predictive programming. And this is in 2013, bro. So, look, 6/19. You know, bruh. This tweet was at 6/19, October 29, 2013. 6993. Like, it's just, it always adds up. So, I want all you X stans to answer me this question. Why would he tweet this if he wasn't a sellout? And this is in 2013, so he's been an agent, he's been a sellout, he's been an industry plant, he's been everything. You know, they groomed these people from a very young age. And, you know, Lil Jojo died in 2012, I believe. So, it's pretty obvious why. You know, is it a coincidence that X's Twitter was made, you know, the same year as Lil Jojo's death? And it's hard to find stuff from X from before 2013. You know what I mean? Because he was playing the character of Lil Jojo during that time. So, I don't want to hear nothing today. Now, since some of you Nasty C stans and X stans didn't understand what I was trying to say in my last video, let me do it again for you guys the second time, and maybe this time it will register. Why did Nasty C say he has no idea who he is? Explain this to me right now.
Dude, do you even know who you are?
I'm not even sure. I might be adopted.
Okay.
Do you even know who you are? I'm not sure right now. I might be adopted. Do I even... What do you guys want me to say? This dude is clearly... He doesn't even know... He doesn't even know who he is. So how are y'all gonna... How are you keyboard warriors, Nasty X fans, gonna tell me that you know who he is when he doesn't even know who he is? Okay? But I know who he is. He's X, bro. 1,000%. And that's the reason why he couldn't say who he is, because he's so many different people. He's Joseph Coleman, he's Jose Onfroy, and now he's David Jr. Now check out this interview. Man, big shout out to Sway, because he's very suspicious about Nasty C, and he asks him a lot of good questions and puts him on the spot a lot. So I really love that, and it just gives us more evidence to go off of. And I'm sure he knows he's X by now, because he questions a lot of stuff from Nasty C. He really puts him on the spot.
For you,
I've never experienced any sort of racism ever in my life.
really?
Never, ever, ever.
So nobody ever looked at you and didn't...
Or deprive me of an opportunity because of the skin of my color?
Yeah.
Nah.
That's never happened. What a great life you must live.
Word up. I wish I had that life.
So you could date white and nobody will frown on you if that white girl took you home?
People congratulate me, actually.
What? They congratulate you for dating white girls.
Where I'm
like
from,
a trophy.
Yeah.
Wow.
She got good hair.
Why do they congratulate you? Because you're beating the system, or just because?
In a way, yeah, because you don't see that a lot. Like where I'm from, Durban, Eluv, that doesn't happen.
What about her? If you dated a white girl before?
I've had relations with a white girl.
So you banged out a white girl pretty much, yeah. But you never went home.
Am I allowed to speak like that on radio?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, this station.
Okay.
You could say whatever, but don't step out of yourself. Be who you are. If that's not how you normally talk, I wouldn't suggest it. And don't listen to me. But you've never been in the home of a white person that you dated.
No.
So you don't know what the parents might think.
Of it? No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
Never experienced any racism. So you ever work regular jobs?
I've never had a job.
Damn, who is this kid, man? It's like the Fresh Prince of Durban. What the hell is going on? You ever had a job?
Never had a job.
Okay. Is your family well-to-do? Like, you guys are considered pretty affluent? Or?
Well, we're okay now.
Where's your brother at? Put your brother
Yeah,
up here.
we
Put your
gotta
brother.
talk.
Come here, man.
Let me replay it again for the slow people.
Had a job.
Damn, who is this kid, man? It's like the Fresh Prince of Durban. So you ever work regular jobs?
I've never had a job.
Damn, who is this kid, man? It's like the Fresh Prince of Durban. What the hell is going on? You ever had a job?
Never had a job.
His body language says it all, man. I love Sway for this. Thank you so much, Sway, for putting him on the spot like this and exposing him. You know, he even said, "Who is this kid?" Like he doesn't even know. He's like, "Bro, I'm like, come on." So then he brings out his brother, and first of all, his brother looks nothing like him. First of all. Second of all, you know, his quote unquote brother is actually from Africa. You know, they get real people from Africa to place around him to make it look legit. And you know, this guy's not wearing a mask. This guy's a real person that's actually from Africa. And just look at their faces, man. That should tell you everything.
Name.
Ayanda.
How you say it?
Ayanda.
Ayanda.
Yeah.
I like that name.
It's a beautiful name.
Look, not only are their eyes completely different, you know, his look more Asian and his are more bigger. You know, they look nothing alike. Nothing. Literally nothing. I can't find one similarity. These look like two completely different people. You know, me and my brother, we look similar. You know, we don't look exactly the same, but we have a lot of similarities. You know, they look nothing alike. Different nose, different face, different eyes, you know, different eyebrows, different ears. It's right in front of our face, guys. And also notice that his accent is actually real, and Nasty C's accent is kind of weird. Some people from South Africa hit me up after my last video saying that they noticed his accent was a little bit weird and not normal. But just look, man, his face is fake. His face is real. You guys see what I'm saying here? If you don't see the mask yet, don't worry, I got more tabs open. Don't worry, I got more proof. Alright, so notice how in that little clip that I just showed, Nasty C told Sway that he's never experienced racism ever in his life, which is never heard of, especially if you're black. You know, everybody experiences racism at least once in your life, especially since he's 23 years old. You know, there's no way you can tell me that you've never experienced it, not even in the slightest. So he exposed himself with that. And by the way, shout out to Sway for having people call in, because it just gives me more evidence for these real people who called in and exposed him. So notice what this guy who called in said. You know, this guy who called in he's been to Durban before, and he's also been to Johannesburg, or however you say it, you know, places in South Africa that Nasty C supposedly is from. And he puts him on the spot, guys. This guy who called in, he exposes him and he says, bruh, I've experienced so much racism there. What the hell are you talking about? Check this out.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir. But, man, I'm really calling, man. I've been to Durban. I've been to Joburg. I've been to Cape Town.
Yeah.
You tripping talking about there's no racism there, man. I mean, apartheid wasn't that long ago.
I said personally.
Go there even. I understand personally, but I think it's a little deeply rooted, because you saying you can applaud for having a white girl. When you go there, man, the money and the power, the white people still have it. The British still have it there, man. When you go to nice restaurants, hotels, and all that, the only black people you see are employees. You don't see wealth, black people with wealth enjoying themselves there. So if you just say there's no racism, man, that's really blowing me, because I felt like it was more deeply rooted there than here.
Man, shout out to that guy who called in, bro. He just put him on the spot, and look at his face the whole time, bro. Like, man, he was nervous. Shout out to that guy, bro. He really exposed him right there. And if you can't see that, I don't even know what to say at this point. Just rewind it and listen to what he said again, or go watch this interview, because there's so many more slip-ups. There's so much more proof in this interview, so I don't want to waste too much time. But yeah, there's nothing you could tell me at this point, guys. I'm bringing all the receipts. I'm bringing all the proof. I don't want to hear nothing today.
I started off by saying I don't want to speak on behalf of anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, just living out there and day to day, what I'm saying is impossible not to see it.
Now look at the rest of this part. The guy who called in literally says that it's impossible to not see racism.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, just living out there and day to day, what I'm saying is impossible not to see it.
He's saying when he was living out there day to day, it's literally impossible. It's literally impossible not to see it. Man, shout out to that guy. He really exposed him. Now, let's keep exposing X, bro. I got so many receipts. I'm not going to stop. And by the way, I'm a big X fan. Like, I was just listening to his music the other day. You know, I love his music, bro. He's literally the best artist ever. Like, still to this day. You know, versatility-wise and the type of music he made, bro. He's literally the best artist ever. But you have to see past that, guys. Like, a lot of people can't get away from that emotional attachment, and that's the problem with you guys. You know, step to the side for a second, look at the facts for what they are, and just remove all your emotions, remove all your thoughts about what you think about him, because they always try to give you an impression so you can think a certain way about him. But at the end of the day, you don't know him, guys. You never met him, and even if you did, you didn't live with him 24/7. You don't know him. At the end of the day, you literally don't know him. And I know there's gonna be people who say, yeah, I met him once, or I met Nasty C. Yeah, you met him once. That doesn't mean you know him. You know, I've met a couple rappers before. That doesn't mean I know them. So just keep that in mind, guys. Take away the emotional attachment, take away all of that, and just look at the facts for what they are, because that's what they are. These are facts right in front of your face too. So X right here is wearing a mask, guys. A two-faced mask. Is there anything else that needs to be said at this point? Like, what am I supposed to say now? Like, I literally have no idea what I'm supposed to say, bro. It's right there, right in front of our face. And also, I noticed they like to put it in front of our face because they know people are so dumb and they aren't even gonna care. They're still gonna find an excuse. Well, no, X was conscious, bro. Like, bruh, I don't know. I don't care what you say, bro. It's right there. Like, look, it's right there. And on top of that, long live hip hop. You know, the word long live, that's kind of predictive programming that he's gonna die. You know, I'm done, bro. Like, I just feel like ending the video right now. Like, there's nothing else that needs to be said. And in case you don't believe me, he wore this mask multiple times. He wore this mask multiple times, guys. I don't want to hear it. Why is he wearing a mask? It's right in front of your face. He's two-faced, bruh. He's living two lives. And it's funny how his best friend is called Ski Mask. You know, the word mask is in his name. So I don't even want to hear it at this point. There's nothing you can tell me that can explain this. There's nothing you can tell me at this point, you know. Honestly, I feel like he wanted us to know. Like, at this point, I feel like he gave us all these hints so that we know. So that the smart people can be like, yeah, bro, he's clearly wearing a mask. Because X had a lot of conscious fans and he really wanted people to wake up. He left a lot of hints for his real conscious, woke, whatever you want to call it. I hate using those words, but it is what it is. He left a lot of hints for his spiritual fans. That way they can catch on and know what's going on. And I caught on. Apparently nobody else caught on besides a couple people. So that just goes to show you that a lot of your guys' third eye is closed. And I don't blame you, because it's all the fluoride in our water. And, you know, it's just a bunch of things to close your third eye. That way you can't see what's right in front of your face. Alright, I hope I don't get copyrighted for this, but I just want to show this little clip of him freestyling at the end right here. So if you don't see the freestyle right now, that means I had to remove it. So if it was removed, go watch this video and go to the 30 mark, and you're gonna hear what I'm gonna say right now. And pay attention to every single word he says, okay? I'm gonna pause it at the main point and explain it, but just pay attention.
Bad hair.
Sway in the morning.
031.
Durban, stand up.
Yeah.
Shade 45.
Look.
Number one hip hop show on the planet. Nasty C.
Look. Short, big headed, I'm the rapping Caillou. Low life youngin', but I get as high as Snoop. The bars on this kid could bucket the highest hoop, touching all of the kids. I got pedophile moves.
Did you guys hear what he just said right now? Touching all the kids. I don't even know what to say. So notice how he said he likes to touch kids, right? And I don't want to say the other word that he said after that, but you guys heard it loud and clear. And if you didn't, rewind the video or go to the original video and hear it again, because I'm not going to repeat that word, because I don't support those people. But yeah, this year they're promoting that stuff a lot. That's why on Netflix there's a show called Cuties, and I'm not even gonna get into all that, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Not only did Nasty C say some disgusting stuff, but look what X said, bro. I'm not scared to F your underage sister in her throat. So clearly they both are these type of people, and I can't support that. And if you support that, there's nothing else to be said. And then he also supports a gender change, apparently. On a serious note, I very much support your gender change. It was a statement, a bold one at that. And your individuality in sound definitely has a permanent effect on me. So clearly X is just pushing this agenda, and Nasty C is as well. And I don't even want to go too deep into that because that's just disgusting. I know Nasty C is watching this video and he's probably mad at what I'm saying right now, but hey, you said it, not me, bro. You didn't have to say that in that freestyle. You really didn't. I'm just pointing out what's already out there. These are all my opinions. You know, you guys take it for what you will, but he put that out there, not me. And then also another coincidence in this freestyle is he mentions DJ Khaled, and I thought that was pretty coincidental because in that freestyle that I showed you, DJ Khaled is in it. You know, so X met DJ Khaled. Now check this out, guys. So not only does Nasty C have a song called Clone Me, where he literally talks about him being cloned. And I don't believe he's cloned. You know, cloning is real, don't get me wrong. I've done my research on the dark web. I've looked up everything there is about cloning. It's real. So I'm just letting you know right now. These people can clone people. But I don't believe Nasty C is cloned. You know, they usually just like to throw the word clone out there. They like to use the clone conspiracy to make you look dumb. But in reality, he's just wearing a mask. You know, he's not a clone. He's just wearing a mask. It's pretty simple. And notice the OVO in the back. But yeah, DJ Vlad asked him about the Nelson Mandela conspiracy, which is probably a fact because that started the whole Mandela effect. And I don't think that was a coincidence. You know, there's some truth to that. But that's a whole other video. That's such a deep topic. And I don't want to make this video super long. So just listen to what he says right here.
Saved us and, you know what I mean, is leading us to the promised land type shit.
Notice how he said type-ish, right? I don't want to cuss too much in the video. But just notice how he said that, right? Now listen to X.
Deep side. Yeah, deep side. Okay. Like type shit like.
He says it so much in this interview, man. And it's just so funny to me. X has 2 on-camera interviews. I thought it was just 1, but he has 2. Only 2 on-camera interviews. Do I need to repeat it again? X only has 2 on-camera interviews. What other rapper do you know with 10 million followers only has 2 on-camera interviews? It's just, he's clearly trying to hide his past, and, you know, body language says everything. So he wants to leave the least amount of errors as possible. So that's why he didn't like doing on-camera interviews. And I'm pretty sure after he did this interview, he was mad because he exposed himself in this whole interview. I'll go more into that in the Lil Jojo video, but he just exposed himself in this whole interview. His body language, his friends, everything. It's just right in front of our face. So that's why, if you notice, after this interview, he only did off-camera interviews to leave less room for error. So that was just the first thing I wanted to show you guys, is how he said type-ish and then X said type-ish. You know, it's hard to change your speech completely, you know what I mean? Like for instance, I say you know what I mean a lot, or you feel me a lot. So if I wanted to be somebody else, every now and then it's gonna slip up, you know what I mean? No matter how hard I try, I'm gonna accidentally say it one day. And clearly he accidentally said it right here. Now I'm just gonna play the rest of the clip where he talks about the Mandela conspiracy. Clearly he's just talking down on conspiracies, that way, you know, there won't be any conspiracies about him. This video and my last video isn't a conspiracy, this is a fact. So he likes to downplay a lot of conspiracy theories just to make us look dumb. But, you know, this video and my last video aren't conspiracy theories, they're conspiracy facts. There's a difference. There's a big difference. So that's why you idiots who say, oh, that's a conspiracy, you're not being clear. You know what I mean? It's a conspiracy fact. I'm going to just bring up the definition to explain to y'all. Because some of y'all are just, you aren't going to do your own research. Look, a conspiracy is a secret plan by a group to do something unlawful or harmful. There's nothing about a theory right there. You know what I mean? So all a conspiracy is a secret plan by a group of people to do something unlawful or harmful. So they threw the word theory in there after it, and they made it seem like it's the same word, but it's not. Because a conspiracy fact means that it's a fact that that there is a secret plan by a group to do something unlawful or harmful. And then notice how the dictionary on Google shows you the definition for conspiracy theory, but not conspiracy fact. That should tell you everything. You know, Google and YouTube are big corporations owned by the elite. And if you don't know it by now, you're way behind. And I'm not even going to break that down for you. You know, over 25 of my videos were deleted. And, you know, real fans of mine who have been here for a long time, you guys know that. So I don't even want to hear it. So notice this, right? Notice his body build, right? His shoulders, you know, his skin tone, notice everything about his body when he has his shirt off. Very similar. Very, very similar. Same bold shoulders. You know, it's very similar. The hair is very similar. So I don't even want to hear it today, guys. I'm bringing all the receipts. Nothing you can tell me. Now, in this video, this video is getting super long, so I'm going to just try to hurry up. In this video, he's pulling on his mask so much. It's so obvious. And I tried pulling on my face the same way he did. And I didn't get the same stretch from my face. You know what I mean? So I'll just show you guys.
So what up, guys? I've got some big news for you guys today. You know what I mean? This is something that I've been hiding from pretty much everybody, you know?
He hides a lot of stuff from people. Notice that. X and SEC, they always say that they hide a lot of stuff from people, which reminds me that that's what he said in this interview.
Type shit like.
Clearly, I'm out of the loop on this.
Yeah, it's just Broward shit. Like, bro. Yeah.
How old are you?
I don't say my age.
You know,
So remember how I said they like to hide a lot of stuff? He clearly just said, I don't want to say my age. So I don't want to hear it, guys. He's clearly trying to hide a lot of stuff from us. And it's right in front of our face. You know, I'm going to keep saying that because it literally is. You know, this isn't just some secret, you know, thing that I'm digging up, trying to reach, because a lot of people are saying I was reaching. How am I reaching when it's in front of your face? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't want to see those comments today. So I'm going through every bit of strong evidence. So pay attention to the way he touches his face. You know, it's clearly that he's wearing a mask. There's no denying it.
This is something that I had to grow up with. Part of the reason why I hid it from everyone is because I wanted to leave that part of my life, like in the past. I came to a point where I was like, you know what, I finally like accept myself for who I am, how I am, and all my imperfections, you know what I mean? But it wasn't easy, but I finally got to that stage, and I want to show you guys something. You know? I didn't even tell my friends about this shit till about like a month ago.
I don't know about it.
Yeah, Nani still doesn't know about it. I told Teddy and them about it about a month ago in Australia. My girl's only seen it for like a year now. I only showed this to her like a year ago. I don't know, man. I just didn't want to deal with like people giving me their opinions about it, people talking about it, staring, teasing me, whatever. But now I'm like, I've gone to a point where
Look at this, guys. He's clearly itching under that mask. He keeps on pulling it. I don't know if he's just trying to tell us straight up that it's a mask at this point and put it in front of our face. You know, they love to do that. Look, they love to put it in front of your face because not only do they know that you're dumb enough not to see it and catch it, but they honestly like to make fun of us. Like, they give us so much evidence and they're like, wow, they still haven't seen it. Like, you know what I mean? So it's funny to them. At this point, like, they laugh at us, guys. The joke is on us. Or should I say, the joke is on you. If you don't believe what I'm saying right now, the joke is on you. I just want you to know that. They are laughing at you in front of your own face. And honestly, at this point, I'm laughing with them. You know what I mean? Like, this is funny to me now. I'm not even mad. None of that. I'm laughing with them because you guys aren't even seeing it either. And it's just funny to me. You know, the level of intelligence that the average person has this day is just, it's sad, honestly. It's funny, but then, like, I get sad at the same time. So, you know, I'm not evil like them, and I just don't laugh at people a lot. You know, I'm a Cancer, so I feel bad a lot. You know, I feel bad for people a lot, and, you know, the more I think about it, the deeper it gets, and the sadder it gets. So, yeah, it's sad, bro. It's sad how you guys can't see it, and not only that, but you will laugh at me and call me crazy for something that they are laughing at you for not seeing. You know what I mean? So that is sad to me. And I'm not even mad at all the haters. You know, there's still going to be haters under this comment section. I'm not mad at you guys, you know what I mean? They dumbed us down for a reason, and, you know, I can't be mad at that. You know, they dumbed us down to the point of no return with all these shots, with all this food, with all this fluoride water. You know, it's sad, honestly. So I just do my hardest to try to make you guys see what is right there in front of you. And if you don't see it, you know, leave my video. There's a lot of people that get mad, like, bro, nobody is putting a gun to your head and forcing you to watch my videos. Like, if you don't like it, you can leave. Like, I only want people who are open-minded to watch my videos.
I don't give a fuck about none of that stuff. And I see the bigger picture. Like, you know, the bigger picture is I'm not the only one that's different. You know? I'm not the only one that's been teased as a kid, picked on. There's millions of us. That shit did hurt me as a kid. I would cry sometimes, you know what I mean? So it's like my chance to, like, kind of like show you guys that I'm human too. You know what I mean? I've been through that shit too, and look where I am today. So if you just don't mind.
By the way, guys, I know a lot about body language. You know, if you don't know what body language is, it's basically... Alright, so I can make a whole video about this, but I'll just break it down real quick. So 99% of communication that we do as humans is not verbal. So let me repeat that. 90 to 99% of the communication that we do between people is non-verbal. Non-verbal. So what does that mean? That means that it's through body language, it's through tone, it's through eyes, it's through body language in general. And I did a lot of research on this when I was younger, and I still do every now and then, so that I can know when people are lying. And I know he's lying, man. Just pay attention to his eyes. He keeps looking away. You know, he does every single thing to tell me that he's lying in body language. It's just obvious. So if you can't see that, there's nothing that I can say. Just go research body language and you'll know what I'm talking about. You can literally tell when somebody's lying, and I can tell.
Don't mind the people that bully you. Accept yourself. Love yourself. Be you. You're uniquely you. God made you like that.
Why does he keep looking away to the side, looking down? Why? Just talk straight to the camera. If you're telling the truth, there should be no problem. Why is he all nervous?
Whether you think it's imperfect or not, you are perfect. That's how God made you. That's how you're supposed to be. You know? Love yourself. Be you. Do you. So here it goes. I'm a little nervous, I won't lie. But it. There you go, right there.
Alright, I know this is hard to look at, but I'll just explain this real quick, break it down. So, I want you guys to notice something. This is 100% damage control. And damage control is basically when they do something so that all the people who have theories about this so that all the people who are hearing my videos for the first time can be like, nah, bro, he had a big toe. X didn't. How do you explain that? Well, bro, is it a coincidence that he shows us his weird toe 10 months after X died? Why didn't he show it before X died? Honestly, if there's a video out there, and I know there's not, I know 1,000% that there isn't, or a picture. But if there's a video out there or picture of Nasty C's toe before June 18th, 2018, then I don't want to hear anything in these comments. I don't want to hear nothing. This was clearly done after June 18th, you know, surgery, all type of stuff, to throw you guys off, and it's just the truth. And notice how his toe is messed up. So they kind of forgot about that. They didn't think they didn't think we would catch on to that. But X had a messed up toe, guys. A pinky toe, my bad. X had a messed up pinky toe. So notice how his pinky toe is messed up. Is that a coincidence or what? But yeah, if you guys can find a picture or video of this before June 18, 2018, then I'm right, and there's nothing you can tell me.
My special toe. You need to get down his face. You gotta get down his face.
So obviously you were born with this?
Say your piece, man. Yeah, man. Something I was born with, you know? But I, fortunately, and also, partly unfortunately, I was able to hide it from, a lot of people, because it's just putting on a sock or a shoe, and I could hide it from a lot of people. I didn't have to deal with, all the teasing and shit, people laughing at me and all that shit. I left that in the past. So that's what was fortunate about it. And it was unfortunate because it was I didn't accept myself. I didn't love myself 100%. I was expecting people to, I don't know, give me some sort of validation or whatever. And I didn't even accept myself or love myself enough or completely, you know. I thought about it for so long, and it was I was so scared to come out, you know, even though I felt like I could deal with people's comments and shit, I was still scared to come out, man, for some reason. I don't know. I just thought it would affect so much, in terms of just the way people look at me. But then I just realized that I'm way beyond that now. My childhood friends know. My childhood friends really know about this. The kids from my neighborhood, everyone knew about this. Shout out to them also for not going out there and telling people that I'm like this, and actually being patient with me and waiting for me to be ready to tell people and show people, you know? Shout out to them. That matters also, you know? They could have done anything or said anything out of spite if they didn't. But I just realized that I was just procrastinating. I was scared. I was just pushing it back. So now I just say, fuck it, let me face the one fear that I really had throughout my entire life. When I was, I think about 15, 16, Misa, my sister Misa, was at home in Durban, and I told her that I want to make so much money as a rapper that I'm going to eventually be able to afford an operation, and I was going to get this shit fixed. And then she told me, she was like, you say you love your mother, Ivy, so much, and you wish that you could at least have one memory with her or remember one thing about her, but yet you want to get rid of the one thing that she left you, the one thing that connects you to her. You know, these are her genes. Whatever I might think or what people might think went wrong, that was her genes. Nobody said it was wrong. That's just the way it happened. When I finally had enough money to get it fixed, I didn't even think about getting it fixed. I was no, I'm just gonna wait till I'm ready. You know what I mean?
So on the beach, do you ever walk bare feet?
Where? In the beach?
Yeah.
No, you've never seen me.
I've never seen you. I'm thinking about it. I've never seen you.
Yeah. Well, exactly. That was how I do.
Notice how even his friend said, bro, I've never seen you barefoot at the beach. You know what I mean? It's just...
You would have never seen it. Not even if we're at a shoot and I have to change. I always go in the car. Even if it's just shoes, I always go in the car. I do it. How many years have you known me now? You've never seen my...
Pay attention to his friend, bro. He's so confused right now. He's like, what the hell is going on?
Never seen your feet ever.
Yeah, exactly. If you got something that you're hiding from people because you're scared you might be judged.
Alright, let's move on. Alright, so right here is just to point out that he has fake teeth.
So, you know, for them to accept me that quick actually gave me a chance to go back and work on this album.
And what about the grills? Are those, I saw you with Dr. Smile. You know, what about the grill?
Clearly fake teeth. No debate.
The laser engraved. These are the first ones ever in the world.
Laser, what does that mean?
Engraved. My name is written in laser. It's just it's crazy, it's crazy.
Clearly fake. And notice how he said this is the first one ever or the only one ever. Clearly fake. Alright, now let's look at his albums. He had an album called One Kid 1,000 Coffins. Guys, I'm getting so tired of having to prove this to you. It's in front of your freaking face. One Kid 1,000 Coffins, bruh. Yes, he's had so many coffins. You know, the fake JoJo coffin. The fake X coffin in the music video. You know, this fake coffin. And then the fake coffin in X's funeral. You know, so many fake coffins. He's a kid with 1,000 coffins, man. It's right in front of your face. Then the bad hair, I thought that was kind of weird. Why he would name it that. Maybe he's trying to say he has fake hair. I don't know. But they did mention that he had a extension called Bad Hair Extensions. And that was very interesting to me because, you know, a lot of people don't know how to say XXXTentacion because they don't know Spanish. So people who don't know Spanish, they say his name extensions sometimes. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people just say extension because they didn't really know how to say his name. So I thought that was pretty coincidental that he would name it extensions. And then strings and bling. Come on, guys. Do I even have to explain this to you? He's a puppet. What are puppets on? Puppets are on strings, bro. He is on strings because he's a puppet. And he has no control over any of this. He has no control over any of this. You know, they probably even made him tweet that last night. They probably told him, like, bro, you better tweet that. Because, you know, people are waking up. we need you to tweet something. So, you know, he clearly responded to my last video. And it still blows my mind, but it doesn't at the same time. Because I already knew he was X, and he knows it. And then the bling is for, like, chains and stuff. So who wore chains, guys? Slaves. Slaves wore chains. So any rapper who if you're wearing a chain, you're a slave. It's just period, point blank period. If you wear a chain, you're a slave. That is the point of chains. Boom. Now, my boy Daylight really broke it down super clear for y'all. So this video was super fake. You know, they always put a video out there so you guys can believe it, but they exposed themselves, guys. Like, if you believe this video was real, I mean, I don't even know what to say, man. If you believe X was in that car and didn't drive off, you honestly have issues, because if I was in the car, bro, and I saw these people, you know, pull up in front of me and run out with guns, I'm out of there. Like, I am out of there, bro. I don't care. I'm crashing their car. I don't care if they start shooting at me. You know, it's way harder for them to shoot at you while you're driving away than to shoot at you from point blank range.
These niggas ain't even built like black people. They don't even run like black people. Anywho, this is XXX car. He's in his car. If somebody pulled up in a truck and got out the car, he would have automatically drove off. They didn't just shoot him automatically. He would have drove off. I'm out of here. Now, just pay attention to this. Pay attention to all of this. Just look.
After the ambush of rapper XXXTentacion as he prepared to leave a Deerfield Beach motorcycle dealership in June. The camera...
Wait, who is this? Why we ain't seen no interviews from this nigga? Who is this? Who is this nigga? I ain't seen an interview or a nothing. Who is he? This is what I'm trying to tell you. I ain't seen no interview. I ain't seen no conversation. I ain't seen no this would happen. I ain't seen no nothing. Who is this nigga? Bro, he just got out the car and broke?
Bro, he has a very good point right there. How come there's no interview of this guy? Nobody knows who he is. You know, they claim that he's related to X's mother or X's mom's friend or something. But that still doesn't explain why there's no interview of him. No questioning, no nothing. Nothing. This is the number one witness. There should be 1 billion questions asked to this guy right here. There should be 5-hour interviews breaking down exactly what happened that day. There should be so many questions. Why is there nothing? Nothing. You guys are so asleep, man. It's sad, man.
Man, who is this? JJ from Good Times? Man, this nigga got out the car like dynamite. This nigga ran like somebody from Flat Albert. Alright, boom. Alright, uncle. Whoever this is, that's Tyler the Creator. Nigga said Tyler the Creator. Bam, right? So they robbing him, right? They robbing him. Look, they confront him, robbing him.
Man goes into his car. Then there's a confrontation and a robbery. And the men shoot and kill the talented young artist.
So Daylight didn't even pick up on this, but notice how they said they robbed and shot the artist. When they said that, I didn't see any bullets. When you shoot a gun, there's a little flare. You know, there's a little flash when you shoot the gun. There's nothing. Nothing. This is super fake. I don't know how else to break it down to you. And on top of all of that, I'm not going to show the video, but you guys can go look it up for yourself because I don't want this video to get age restricted. But that video of X laying down dead in the car was the most fakest thing I've ever seen in my life. There is no blood in the car, no blood on X, no blood on the seat, no blood, nothing, nowhere. If you're shot in the neck with a SMG, AR, whatever that was, Uzi, like Daylight said, your neck is gonna be so open and it's disgusting, bro. Trust me, I've seen videos of people shot in the face and the neck. It's not pretty. I'ma just let you know that right now. And that looked super fake to me. I didn't see any bullet holes on him. I didn't see no blood. I didn't see nothing. And you know, idiots have their little excuses why there wasn't blood. Okay, let's say you are right about those stupid excuses that you have. How come there's no shattered glass anywhere? You know, nothing. How come there's no ripped seats anywhere? You know, if he was shot with an SMG, multiple bullets would have been fired and the seat next to him or the seat he was sitting on would be so ripped. You know, so many things there would be so much ripped and damage and all type of stuff in the car. There's nothing. The car looks brand new in that video of him dead right there. I just want you guys to wake up, man. Question everything. Look at what is in front of your eyes, guys. No blood, no shattered glass, no glass on the floor, no gun shells on the floor, no ripped seats. You know, there was another weird thing that, shout out to whoever pointed this out in the comments, but somebody told me that there was books next to X in that video. You know, in the passenger seat, there was a bunch of books stacked up. And in this video, there's a guy running out the passenger seat. So tell me how is there books on the seat, but yet somebody was sitting there? You know what I mean? That it doesn't make sense. Unless this idiot was sitting on a pile of books, but nobody does that. So just wake up, guys. I'm done explaining myself. I'm gonna just let Daylight finish.
Surveillance video also showed
9 or some shit. This like a MP5. Man, this one of them 007 guns. Man, this nigga got a chopper, a baby chopper, all type of shit. Look, bro. Man, he got a chopper. He got like a 4.5 or some shit. Look. Man, this nigga got a Uzi. Man, this nigga got the same gun from Marvin the Martian. This like a fucking ray gun. That nigga got the Gale from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Bruh, chill.
XXXTentacion
right?
prepared to leave a Deerfield Beach motorcycle dealership.
All right, Uncle got out of there. Bam.
Show a vehicle block the rapper's exit, and then men jump.
But do you hear what he said? He blocked the rapper's exit. Nigga, do you see all of this space? Fuck you mean block the exit?
This is the best point ever, man, and this really woke me up when I saw this. Shout out to Daylight, man. He really opened my eyes to this, because look, bro, look at all of this space. He could easily boom, you know, and people are going to say, bro, there's a truck in front of him. Bro, I don't care. Crash that truck, bro. That's your life, bro. If there was somebody pointing a gun at my head, I am out of there, bro. I am gone. I don't care what nobody says. I am out.
Look, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Man, look. What you mean block the exit? My nigga, look. What you mean block the exit? There is no blockage. All right. Bam. Right. Now this is the thing.
One of the men goes into his car. Then there's a confrontation and a robbery, and the men shoot and kill the talented young artist.
All right.
Video also shows.
Now, what I'm saying is this.
Alright, you guys can go watch the full video if you want. It's on my second channel. Here's the title. Go check it out. Go watch the whole video in its entirety. He breaks everything down perfectly, and he gives a lot of good advice towards the end of the video. So shout out to Daylight for that. This video should have way more views, but they're not going to put in the algorithm because they know he exposed everything. And another point I forgot to mention is, why would these suspects, criminals, why would they allow a witness to run out of the passenger seat, guys? Really think about this. Like, Daylight didn't even point this out, but really think about it for a second. If you're robbing somebody, you want no witnesses, and if there is witnesses, they are staying there. You are not about to let them just run out like that. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? And notice how they just look at him and allow him to run away, you know? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why would they just allow somebody to run out like that, untouched? If they're gonna shoot X, they're gonna shoot that guy. Look, they just point a gun and that's it, back to X. Like, what? How does that make any sense? How are you gonna let a witness run past you like that? It's right in front of your face, man. Now, this is just something I noticed. So his name is Junior, and Junior adds up to 33 in gematria. You know, very telling. 33 is the number that they use all the time. Now, to wrap up the video real quick. So, Nasty C has a lot of music with T.I., right? It's very suspicious to me because T.I. wrote this whole caption when X died. Damn, little bro, the homie Gazi was telling me such great things about you, and my son, the next King 10, loved you. He actually turned me on to you and made me listen to it. I hate to hear this happen to this young man. I felt that he was evolving out of his former self and into a new light. All my prayers for his soul and my sincere condolences to his family. R.I.P. Youngsta. May peace and blessings follow you off to the next phase. Very telling. Will continue to rock like you never left. And notice how he used the word king. You know, I broke down why they use king a lot in my last video, so go watch that if you haven't. Link is in the description. And I'll put it in the last 20 seconds of this video. But yeah, go watch that video for the full king breakdown. But I'll just sum it up real quick. So, they used king a lot when referring to X. They used king a lot when referring to Nasty C. Now, X was signed to Empire. And Empire is basically a king's empire. So, what are the odds of that? So, what are the odds that his son is called the next king, right? The next king. The next king, right? And also notice this. You know, I don't know what's up with this, but what the heck are the odds that he has 666,000 followers? That was very weird to me, but whatever. You know, the king is in his name, though. Look, X had 2 songs called King. Nasty C has 2 songs called King. Coincidence? And then Nasty C has 2 songs with T.I. X has a song with Tip. Is that a coincidence? You know, T.I. goes by Tip, and X has a song with Miami Tip. Like, just, it's right in front of your face. If you're gonna call all this a coincidence, you're a coincidence theorist, and you need to leave my video. Now, notice how Nasty C is with Birdman. That should tell you everything you need to know. Birdman is the biggest sellout of all time. So the fact that he's cool with Nasty C is just so obvious. And then notice how he's with Justin Bieber right here. Justin Bieber plays other roles, multiple roles. And I'm going to expose him very soon. So, you know, what are the odds? And he looks so awkward right here in front of all these people. But yeah, Birdman, come on. Alright, so notice how Nasty C recently did a documentary on Netflix called Zulu Man in Japan, and he hits the streets of Tokyo, right? Well, look at X's last tweet. I pointed this out in my last video, but the Nasty C documentary wasn't out yet, so I didn't see this connection right here. But, you know, Nasty C was in Tokyo, right? What are the odds that X's last tweet was might spend a few nights in Tokyo? Come on, guys, wake up. Clearly wearing a mask. Now look at this, bro. So people were telling me that there is a couple baby pictures of him. I finally found one. And look at how fake it is, bro. This is the most fakest edited picture ever. You know, this is supposed to be from the 90s. Most 90s pictures, bro, they're in the Polaroids. You know what I mean? Like, this should be a Polaroid picture. Like, this should be a picture of a picture. Like, you should see his thumb from how he's holding the Polaroid picture. You should see the flash from the picture. You know what I mean? But how is it a digital picture from the 90s? It doesn't make sense. And on top of that, this doesn't even look like him. Now I'm gonna end off the video right here because this is the biggest proof ever that not only does he have bad hair like he says, but he is wearing a mask, guys. This is a mask 1000%. And there's no questioning it. There's nothing you can tell me at this point. I've gone through so much evidence. If you don't believe it, if you can't believe it after all of this evidence, then I officially lost hope for humanity. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Drop a like, subscribe, turn on all post notifications, follow me on Instagram, and donate on Cash App. The links are in the description, and I'm out. Alright, so there was actually another 30 minutes to that video of more super good proof, but I don't want to make this video super long because it's already an hour. So I'll make a whole other video on that as a separate video. And yeah, I just want you guys to notice this though real quick. This, I'm going to break down all of the pictures where he's doing stuff like this in my next video. So stick around for that. But yeah, drop a like, comment, subscribe. So there you go, Nasty X, you have been exposed. This is my Instagram. Hit me up and we're going to blow this up.